I have here a air conditioning problem that's an easy fix, but sometimes it's hard to find. My wife told me yesterday that the air conditioning was not cooling like it should, and so I checked to see if there were any leaks with this R134A leak detector. They have glasses at the store, but you don't really need them because it's a pretty bright green dye. You can see it down in there on the blue cap. But you put that on the low side, you charge the system, and you look for the green dye to leak out anywhere. Couldn't find anything to leak, and so took the bottle off and saw that the valve core, or the Schrader valve, the little pin that presses up and down and keeps stuff in and out, looks like this right here on my manifold, except it's, you know, just different color. Same thing on a tire valve stem. I saw that it was bubbling from the dye being on there, so I took some of this refrigerant oil and put down in the cap on both of them, and I saw that the low side was leaking pretty good. Went ahead then and put my vacuum onto my manifold with the yellow hose. Put the red hose on the high side, which is the hot side. You can't really mess up with the quick connect coupling because it'll only fit on the high side, and the blue side and the cold side on the low side. And turn the vacuum on, open the valves up on the quick connects and the manifold, and made sure that I got a good vacuum. I went to the store and bought some new valve cores here. See if we can get a good look at that. There are the two little pins in there beside that valve core tool, and basically you make sure you have a good vacuum, so when I go to take these hoses off, I should hear a little pop whenever I go. I don't know if you heard that, but it was actually leaking. It's still leaking. It made a little hissing sound. But what I'm going to do now is take my valve core tool, which is this little gold deal in here, and take out that valve core. So the tool that they provided right here is actually a little too wide down at the bottom to get in there, so I got my old tire valve core tool. It's a little thinner, and you can actually hear it. If you had a little listening ear in your tool arsenal, you could hear that. It's probably hard to pick up on the video, but basically I'm going to take this off. It's got a little vacuum on it, so you'll hear a little pop whenever I take it off, and you know, the system inside will neutralize with atmospheric air. And of course, when we put our new valves in, we'll want to go ahead and put a vacuum on it again to pull out all the atmospheric air. So there's the valve core that's the problem, and got a couple right there in my package. It's not focusing very well because the sun's hitting it, but they're in there. And here's the bad one that I took out of the low side. There's a little black O-ring right there, and you know, basically that's gone bad. These new ones have clear O-rings on them. I've got two of them, so I'm going to go ahead and replace the high side as well. There's the high side one. I might save that as a spare if I need it some other time, but right now I'm going to put two brand new ones in there because that's what the package gave me, and I got both of them out. And basically I'm going to use my little red tool to put them back in, and they're very simple. You just basically take that right there and screw them into the holes. So basically I just hooked up my quick connects back to my manifold, turn on my vacuum pump, and I'm pulling all the atmospheric air out of the lines so that I can put some R134A in the system easily, and there's a proper charge on the system. I'm going to start to clean my tools up that I don't need so I can use my time effectively while this thing's vacuuming. So basically, after charging my system, I went ahead and disconnected the quick couplings and took off the vacuum and the manifold and got rid of that. Hooked up my quick connect to one of the R134A cans, and I put 2 full cans in there, and then I put most of the third can in, until the gauge read correctly. And you know, sometimes it tells you exactly how much. I don't know if you can read that, but mine tells me right here 134A, 32 ounces. So 3 12-ounce cans, 36 ounces. It calls for 32, so put most of the third can in there and save some for labor. You know, fortunately my system was already vented because the valve core Schrader valve had already vented all the system out, and so I didn't have to vent my system. All I had to do was replace those Schrader valves, vacuum the system down, and add the Freon back. And when you add the Freon back, you got to have the car running. And you know, now it's ice cold. My wife's happy, and the kids aren't going to sweat to death whenever they're driving somewhere. So if you have any questions, just message me, and appreciate you watching my video. Thank you.